Hey y'all, welcome back and happy holidays. So for this Christmas video, I'm bringing y'all the 1991 Holiday Barbie. I'm very excited to bring this drawing to you because if you've been following my channel for a while, you would know that last year around this time I brought y'all the 1989 Holiday Barbie. If you want to go check out that video, it's still on my channel. But I've decided to make it a yearly holiday tradition to draw some of my favorite holiday Barbies for the Christmas season. And I'm not doing every single holiday Barbie, I'm just picking my favorite ones. And so this is the second year in a row I'm doing this, and I hope to continue this tradition next year. But for this video, like I said, we're doing the 1991 Holiday Barbie, and I really love this doll. I honestly think she is so pretty. I really love the green color of her dress, and it's very elegant and sophisticated, but at the same time the little bead accents give it a sense of playfulness and whimsy too, which I think is just perfect for the holiday season. As you can see here, after finishing my sketch, I like to move straight into the line work. I like to use the airbrush tool for my line work. I pretty much exclusively work with the airbrush tool when I'm working. I use the airbrush for line work, for shading, for sketch, for pretty much everything, and I find I think I make it work pretty nicely. But I especially like using the airbrush tool for line work especially, just because I think it gives the overall drawing a more hand-drawn feel, if that makes any sense. The lines aren't super straight and crisp, and I just think for one, it's a bit easier to draw that way, and it just gives the drawing a more hand-drawn quality, which I really like because I'm very used to working very traditionally, so I like to bring that sort of vibe into my digital paintings too. I had a lot of fun coloring in her skin and giving her all this like warm blush and making her skin just look very warm and colorful. And I always love like adding blush to the cheeks and highlights and all of that stuff. I really love this doll's makeup, the green eyeshadow with the green eyes. I just think I feel like it's not what you usually see from Barbie, but I feel like it really works well with the rest of her design. Usually I wait till the end of the drawing to color in the line work, but as you can see, I'm doing a little bit of it here at the beginning just to see how well the colors will all work together. When it comes to adding shadows on my drawings, I tend to follow a similar formula. I'll see if I can explain it in a way that makes sense, but I like to use the airbrush tool to add in the solid shadows first, and then I lower the opacity on the airbrush and I go in with some more soft shadows, and often with those softer shadows, I add any more subtle details in the shadows, whether they be individual strands of hair or folds on the clothing. And then once I do that, then I move on to the highlights, which I usually do on a luminosity layer with a slightly lighter color than the original whatever it is I'm coloring in at the moment. I'm not very good at explaining my process out loud, I realize. Maybe one day I can actually make a tutorial video where I actually think about what I'm going to say ahead of time and put it in a way that makes sense. As you can tell, I don't really script out any of these voiceover videos. just because I kind of just want to get a in-the-moment experience, my raw reaction to these videos. I want to talk about my thought process and my ideas about the drawing and my process, and just I don't want to put too much thought into what I'm saying about my artwork, because I'd rather just let the artwork speak for itself. As you can see here, I'm starting out on her beads sequin things that are all over her dress. And I wasn't sure at first how I was going to do these. I ended up just creating an individual each sequin, one in red, white, and green. And I ended up just copying and pasting them all over her costume. It was a lot easier than just, I think, trying to draw each one individually, or just trying to sort of simplify the shapes, because I do want this to look like sequins. I want them to look like detailed and stuff. And so that's what I'm kind of doing with the beads on her sleeves and her bodice, and later up on her bow and on her bag too. I had so much fun going in with a luminosity layer, just making her dress super sparkly. As you can see in the photo, it looks like it's made out of some very nice velvety material that really catches the light nicely. And I wanted to sort of emulate that in my drawing. I'm not sure, I probably could have gone a little bit more with the shine, but I think what I did is sufficient enough. I honestly do have a lot of fun drawing gems and jewels and those sort of things, and really adding in the details and making them look as shiny as possible with the use of the luminosity layer. As you can see here at the end, I changed the color of her hair slightly. I made it a slightly less saturated blonde. I thought that the bright yellow of her hair that I had earlier just contrasted a little too much against the green dress, and the paler blonde hair just really served to pull the whole image together. For the background details, I'm just adding some snowflakes. I honestly really love drawing snowflakes. I think they're just so much fun to create, and I've gotten really good at drawing snowflakes, I think, with all the winter ponies that I've been drawing recently on my channel. So I had a lot of fun just making a lot of snowflakes and just placing them all over the drawing. And I just think it made the drawing look very Christmassy and magical, and just everything that I love about this holiday. Okay, y'all, that's all I have for this video. I hope y'all have a wonderful holiday, and I will see you all later. Thank you so much for watching.